Anyhow, Scott Glenn appears in Baby Doll's fantasy and is nice enough to tell Baby Doll what she and the other girls will need to escape the dojo. I mean whorehouse, I mean mental facility, I mean this movie.
I wish he was here for us. Wait a minute, what is he supposed to be?
Helpful!
That's about the only answer the film gives us, so there you go. This wise man only appears in Baby Doll's dancy fantasies, so I guess he's supposed to be the embodiment of male decency and mentorship that Baby Doll never got in the real world. I think. Maybe. I'm trying to give this some measure of depth, I really am. I managed to do it with Digimon, for crying out loud.
No, I like that theory, but it would be hilariously inept if he were to also appear in the real world for no reason close to the end of the film, just to confuse everyone and render analysis completely useless.
If that happens, I'm going to beat you in the face with the coffee machine.
What? Why? What have I done?
We're watching Sucker Punch because of you!
Anyway, Baby Doll and the other girls gather the wise man's clues about the 5 things they need to break free of Blue's brothel and construct a plan to force more action sequences into the movie. I mean, get Baby Doll to dance for the men that have the things they need.
Except Sweet Pea, who opposes the plan because she's obstinate and stuff. I mean, I guess the idea is that she's trying to protect her sister Rocket, but in the real-world context, what are they afraid of? They're all loony ladies, and their big scary boss is a regular orderly.
I like to think they're all just laying around on the stage floor, batting at the air, and occasionally screaming applesauce at no one in particular.
Ah, Zack Snyder's view of female empowerment. I am woman, hear me, applesauce! Okay, so Baby's gonna dance for Blue so the others can steal a map of the facility from his office. What are we gonna cut to this time?
Zombie Nazis!
Of course! So thematically appropriate to the whole Moulin Rouge One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest Last Samurai with a Gatling gun theme we had going on. Brilliant!
Well, you see, I couldn't decide on what movie I wanted to make, so I just made all of them!
After seeing her dance, Blue decides Baby Doll is ready to perform for other clients, so he can wring a little more cash out of her before the high roller comes to pick her up. Dr. Gursky objects, but Blue shoots her down.
Here's the thing. This show might be yours, but the girls and you are mine. Right? You're mine. And if you need a stronger reminder of that, you let me know, okay?
That won't be necessary.
Again, what does this even mean in the context of the real-world asylum? We know Dr. Gorsky is Blue's superior. He had to go behind her back to get Baby Doll lobotomized. She oversees the inmates. He carries out dirty laundry. What does this scene even mean?
It means the movie's halfway over, so I'm just gonna drop it and move on. The second item the girls need is fire, so Baby dances for a man with a fancy, expensive lighter that he would easily notice going missing instead of just snatching some matches off a janitor or something. But looky, 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 fucking dragons!
As in all her fantasies, the wise man appears to give advice, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure what his advice means half the time.
For those who fight for life has a flavor the shelter will never know. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Don't ever write a check with your mouth you can't cash with your ass.
If you want to make a house for your dog, you can go ahead and build one. But it might not fit your dog.
You know what they say. Once you kill a cow, you gotta make a burger.
After they steal the lighter, which, surprise, surprise, the client noticed, Blue gets very disappointed and threatens the girls. Sweet Pea and Rocket argue about whether or not to continue stealing, and Amber...
I think that's Blondie.
What? No, her hair is black.
Yeah, she's called Blondie, but her hair is black.
Well, I thought Amber's hair was black.
Well, Amber is orange.
Well, yeah, but Amber's the Asian chick and her hair is black.
Well, she's got black hair and she's not Asian, so she's Blondie.
I don't know who any of these people are!
They're just random women shouting applesauce in the middle of a loony house for all we know, while they pretend to sling swords around. I can't tell any of them apart.
All of these women are the same!
Feminism!
I I'm going to kill you and hide the body where no one will ever find it!
Whatever. Blondie has a mental breakdown and confesses the girl's thievery to Blue while the other girls attempt to steal the third item, a knife, from the cook by fighting subway androids or something, I don't really know. They're not even stealing anything in the fantasy, they're disarming a bomb?
The bomb, codename kitchen knife.
Why the imagery of disarming a bomb, you may wonder? So things can go horribly wrong and give us a great big explosion! The real-world context being Rocket's leap in front of a knife for Sweet Pea when the cook notices he's being robbed.
Real-world meaning the second fantasy. The real-world context I have no fucking clue about whatsoever. Rocket is dead for really reals, though, so I guess the theater in the insane asylum isn't as safe as Dr. Gorski promised after all.
Charming. At this point, this terrible movie is the only bomb I want to see disarmed, but I guess not all of us can have our impossible fantasies come true, huh, baby doll?
And her fantasies are like 10 minutes long! It's like if you took the appeal of Inception, that you could spend hours in the dream world while minutes passed in the real world, and flipped it backwards. Oh no, we have to spend hours in another video game cutscene! Anything but that!
These CG-intensive cutaways are so tensionless and monotonous that the effects and nerd pandering cease being fun or impressive at all. There's nothing at stake in the battles themselves. It all translates out to a few seconds of a girl picking some swarthy man's pocket for something that may not even be real in the first place. Why is Sage making us watch this anyway?
He likes to send me nonsensical misogynistic filth any chance he gets.
Why?
Because he cares.
Anyhow, Blue confronts the girls about their escape attempt and shoots Amber in the head as an example to punish her for betraying him.
Okay, calm down. This will all be over soon, and we can get back to business as usual.
And then he punishes Blondie for being faithful to him.
We hate snitches, so...
Double standard aside, I'm not sure killing half your inmates/employees is a great way to run an asylum/business, particularly when neither of them were the ringleaders of the operation. Clearly someone wasn't paying attention in pimp school.
Well, the last thing they needed was a key, so Baby Doll guts Blue with the knife and steals his master key. She and Sweet Pea set a fire as a distraction, use the map to navigate out of the facility, and make it to the gate before running into trouble.
Fire, a knife, a key, and one thing more. One thing more. It's me. What? Oh, it's me. Of course it's me. You tell your mom what Rocket said. Make her happy. Go out and live a normal life. Love. Be free. You have to live for all of us now.
Why, what a noble sacrifice! What a touching gesture on the part of our psychopathic protagonist. Perhaps this movie did have something worthwhile to say.
So, we finally cut back to the really reals, honest to God, we're not messing with your head to pad the runtime, we swear world, where Baby Doll is looking rather prettiful considering she's just taken a spike to the eyeball. Blue, once again, just a lowly orderly in this really reals world, tries to violate her while she's brain dead, gets arrested for both this and forging the authorization signature for her lobotomy, and Baby Doll wins the day by escaping into her own butterflies, rainbows, and slaying hell beasts in a short skirt world. Downright inspiring.
But whatever happened to Sweet Pea, you may ask? Well, she's about to board a bus to safety when she's spotted by the fuzz.
Miss, can we have a word?
Is there a problem, gentlemen?
This actually doesn't concern you, sir. I just have a few questions for the young lady.
Well, could you make it snappy? I need to stay on schedule.
We understand.
Do you? That young woman's been on this bus since Hartford. I don't see what she could possibly know about anything happening around here.
Is that true, miss?
I just let her off to use the restroom. Mine's not working.
All right.
Oh, and one more thing. She's been a joy the entire journey.
Yes, I said all right.
Remember that promise I made you earlier in the review?
What was that? Stop it! Put down the coffee maker for the love of God!
And so, with mild cerebral contusions, we end Sucker Punch on a flashy musical number straight out of Showgirls. Look what gleeful dancers those tortured, violated mental patients are. Ugh, what a disgusting film.
I watched the movie on the Blu-ray extended cut, which includes all the materials Snyder removed to get a PG-13 in the US. It doesn't make much difference to how the film plays out, it's just slightly more violent, and the theme of rape and institutionalized abuse is made stronger. In my eyes, the only addition worth noting is a key scene cut from the ending. After being punched out, Baby Doll is taken to see John Hamm as the High Roller. She agrees to consensual sex with him, and as they kiss, we cut to the lobotomy just like in the theatrical version. It's an important addition for a number of reasons. First, it tones down the all men are rapists idea slightly. Secondly, Baby Doll's submission to fate shows she is willing to make a sacrifice and accept her own destiny, which is not clear at all in the theatrical jump cut. Snyder claims the MPAA objected to this scene, but I personally think that's a load of crap, because in the UK the harder cut was still deemed suitable for 12-year-olds.
I actually found the deleted scene insulting on yet another level. It's soothing, I guess, if you're not really thinking about it, but it's also insinuating the Baby Doll will be freed from her life of responsibility, guilt, loss, and choice by submitting to a man who is really poking her brain out with a stick, so whatever.
Fascinating results. I was able to traumatize two spineless wimps with one movie. Let's see how you'll handle a few more gems in my collection. Maybe Bible Black. Maybe Violence Jack. With the size of my library, we can go on all day.
Filmbrain, did you say there were dangers? As in, earth-shattering, calamitous dangers to overusing the power of feminism?
No, we can't do it. It's too dangerous. We can't!
Filmbrain! This is our only way out of here! You have to be brave, man!
Don't cross the streams.
Alright, it's been nice knowing you.
On the countdown.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Again! His power is weakening! We can do this!
I will be back!
We did it! The door's open! We're free! And with no side effects whatsoever!
None whatsoever. Fantastic boobs. Do you want to go clothes shopping?
Yes!
And I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive.
Quack. Quack, quack. Quack. Quack.
Dash. Smash.
Quack, quack. Quack.